Hello, my name is Dorothy McFadden. I'm one of the registered dietitians who works at the St. Luke's Weight Management Center. Today we're going to be talking about seasonal produce, specifically produce that you can purchase during the spring months. One of the fruits that you'll see pop up around springtime are apricots. You want to choose apricots that are plump, firm, and uniformly colored. Store apricots at room temperature in a refrigerator in a plastic bag for 3 to 5 days. 2 apricots provide 35 calories, 1.5 grams of fiber, and a good source of vitamin A and C. So for just 35 calories, you get a lot of nutrition and also a lot of satisfaction. How should you eat apricots? You can sear sliced apricots in a pan with a small amount of butter and cinnamon until warmed, and top with chopped walnuts. Delicious. Mix fresh or dried apricots with any of your favorite fruit or vegetables for a quick and easy salad with a hint of sweetness. I can honestly say I like a little bit of sweetness in my salad to add some variety. You can add dried or fresh apricots to brown rice, garlic, onions, dried cranberries, and you can also make your own combination, possibly add it in and make a pilaf with barley. Asparagus, one of my favorite vegetables. Choose odorless asparagus stalks with tight, dry tips. Avoid the wilted tips or the tips that are starting to fall off. You want to refrigerate your asparagus and use it right away, okay? It has a very short shelf life. To extend the shelf life, you want to wrap the ends of the stalks in wet paper towel and place it in a plastic bag. 5 stalks are 20 calories. And for 20 calories, you get 2 grams of fiber, and you get a good source of vitamin A and C and folate, which is one of your B vitamins. My favorite way to make asparagus is put it on a cookie sheet, drizzle it with a tiny bit of olive oil, or spray it with an olive oil spray, add salt, pepper, and a little bit of garlic. Bake in the oven at 400 degrees until crisp, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Delicious. You can also steam it. You can add steamed pieces of asparagus to an egg white and feta cheese and an omelet. You can finish with halved cherry tomatoes, or you can dress up your traditional steamed or boiled asparagus with a mustard vinaigrette dressing. Swiss chard. That's an often overlooked vegetable. It's a little bit bitter, so you have to be careful how you prepare it. But you want to select Swiss chard that has fresh green leaves. You want to avoid those that are yellow or discolored. You want to store the unwashed leaves in plastic bags in the crisper for 2 or 3 days. 2 whole cups of chopped Swiss chard are only 15 calories. But you get a gram of fiber, you get vitamin A, C, and you also get some magnesium from that Swiss chard. How do you use Swiss chard? You can layer Swiss chard in your lasagna or toss it with pasta in a light olive oil and lemon sauce. I can honestly say this is delicious. One of my friend's stepfathers used to make Swiss chard and pasta frequently, and with just a little bit of olive oil and lemon and garlic, delicious. You can add Swiss chard to stews. It boasts an elegant balance of sweet and savory, or you can steam the stalks of Swiss chard and eat them like you would asparagus. Mangoes. Oh, I love mangoes. Mangoes are one of my favorite fruits, but unfortunately they tend to be a little bit higher in calories. The peak season is during June. A half a mango is 70 calories, so you have to be careful with how much of the mango that you have. It's a good source of vitamin A and C. You want to choose mangoes that yield slightly to pressure and have a sweet aroma. You don't want a real hard mango. Red blush increases as it ripens, and you want to ripen at room temperature or store in a paper bag to speed ripening. And also, there's a little video clip. I included the web address where you can actually see how to properly slice a mango. You want to cut around the big seed in the middle, and if you look at this slide, it shows you slice the mango against the skin and kind of just peel it off. So anyway, that's a good video to show you how to properly cut a mango. Enjoying mangoes. You can make a salsa out of mango with red onions, jalapenos, cilantros, and lime juice. So you get a little bit of bitter, sour, and sweet, and put it over seafood, chicken, or pork. For a naturally sweet taste and decorative touch, slice and freeze mangoes and add to iced tea. Add mangoes to skewers to sweeten up your traditional kebabs. Or you can just make a fruit salad. Mix mango, bananas, strawberries, and oranges in a bowl. And to spice it up, add a little bit of chili powder or lime juice. Serve chilled. Mangoes are just delicious. Green beans. Love green beans, especially in the summer when you can get them fresh from your garden. You want to choose fresh, well-colored beans that snap easily when bent. Refrigerate green beans and use within 1 week. 3/4 cup provides 20 calories, 3 grams of fiber, and is a good source of vitamin C. Ways to have green beans. You can saute with olive oil and chicken broth and add Parmesan cheese or flavor prior to serving. You can eat them raw. I eat them raw and dip them in hummus. You can steam and add onion, crushed garlic, and salad dressing and mix it all up together. Top with almonds. Green beans almondine. You can toss with red pepper strips and season with olive oil, salt, balsamic vinegar, and ground pepper. Delicious. Green beans are really a simple, easy vegetable to make. Honeydew. Choose well-shaped honeydew melons that are nearly spherical. They should feel heavy for their size. You want to store honeydews melons at room temperature. Once they're cut, you want to put it in a refrigerator. Like most melons, honeydews taste better if left unrefrigerated for a few days to allow them to ripen and sweeten up a little bit. I can't stand when the honeymoon is really hard and unripened. You really have to let your honeydew ripen. 1/10 of a honeydew is 50 calories, 1 gram of fiber, and is a good source of vitamin C. Eating honeydew. You can make melon balls. Add it to a green salad for sweet bursts of flavor. You can mix melon with onion, cilantro, and lime juice for a salsa. Again, you can tell that I like salsas that have fruit in them. You can wrap slices of melon with prosciutto, which is a ham, for a delicious appetizer. Spinach. Spinach is very versatile and full of nutrition. You want to get fresh, crisp green bunches. You don't want to see any evidence of wilting or discoloration or insect damage. To make it last longer, you should wrap your spinach in a damp paper towel and refrigerate it. But you should use it pretty quickly because it doesn't have much of a shelf life. 1.5 cups of spinach is 40 calories, but it gives you 5 whopping grams of fiber. And it gives you vitamins A and C. It's a good source of iron and folate. So I think Popeye had something going on there with eating spinach. Ways to enjoy spinach. You can use it as a wrap. You can place grilled chicken in it and dip in low-fat ranch dressing. You can also use it in like an omelet. Add spinach, mushrooms, and onions and low-fat cheese to make a nutritious filling for omelets and frittatas. You can use fresh spinach to make a salad. One of my favorite salads is you toss the fresh spinach with some strawberries or mandarin oranges or apple slices. Delicious. Limes. Okay, limes are often an overlooked fruit, but it's an excellent source of vitamin C, and you can use it for flavoring in a lot of different recipes. You want to choose limes with smooth, shiny skin. You want to refrigerate them for 2 weeks or less, and you can use lime juice in place of salt to season fish, chicken, or pork. 1 medium lime gives you 20 calories, 2 grams of fiber, and is a good source of vitamin C. They used to give limes to sailors years and years ago to prevent scurvy, which is an illness you can get when you do not get enough vitamin C through your diet. Using limes. Add key lime juice to low-fat vanilla yogurt for a healthier version of key lime pie. Add some lime chunks and juices to your homemade or store-bought salsa. Cut a soft avocado into small pieces and sprinkle with lime juice and season with salt and pepper to make an easy guacamole. Or use limes to flavor water just like you would lemons. And I've included a slide here with different resources. You can go to the fruitandveggiesmorematter.org website, and they have a lot of great recipes and information about choosing ripe fruits and vegetables and how to prepare them. Localharvest.org is another good location to find out about different local places to purchase fruits and vegetables. Again, there's another website on here about Know Your Farmer. So there's plenty of good resources for choosing fruits and vegetables and learning how to prepare them. And thank you for listening to this podcast today. I hope it was informative.